Good morning, children. Today's subject is maths. First semester, we have completed the first 5 lessons. Okay. Now, for second semester, today we are going to start the lesson number 6, that is angle. So, let's start the lesson number 6, angles. So, this is the lesson number 6, angles. In 4th standard, already you have studied some basic thing related to lesson angles. Okay, their definition and types of angle. These things already you have studied in last year. Now, angle means what? Joining of two rays. Okay, see, here is one line, here is one line. So, the two lines joining at one point, then we get the angle. So, here also, by joining the two lines at one point, we get the angle. So, now there are three types of angles. See in the textbook, everyone. So, this is the right angle. Why it is called right angle? As their measurement of angle is how much it is? 90 degree. Okay, how to measure and which thing we have to use for measuring, that we have to study in this lesson afterwards. Now, so this angle is called the right angle. Why? Because their measurement is 90 degree. Now, this type of angle is called the acute angle. Acute angle. Acute angle is smaller than right angle. See, here is the right angle. This is. But it is a smaller than this angle. So, means what? This measurement is less than 90 degree. This measurement is less than 90 degree. So, this is called the acute angle. Next one, this is an obtuse angle. This is an obtuse angle. As you compare with right angle, it is bigger than right angle. Yes, obtuse angle is bigger than right angle. Means what? The angle whose measurement is more than 90 degree. More than 90 degree. This angle is called as an obtuse angle. Understood everyone? These three types. Right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. Right angle means measurement how much? 90 degree. Acute means less than 90. Obtuse means more than 90 degree. Understood everyone? Now see everyone in your textbook. Here some clocks are given. Okay, with a different timing. Now look at the clocks given below. Write whether the hands make a right angle or an acute angle or an obtuse angle. Okay, see here the two hands are there, minute hand and hour hand and minute hand. Okay, by using these two hands, here they form a different angles. According to the changing the time, it form the different angles. Now we have to find which type of angle is formed in this clock. Which type of angle is formed in this clock, that we have to find. See here, as we observe, this is the hour hand and this is the minute hand. Which type of angle we form here? Yes. Is it right angle, acute angle or obtuse angle? Yes, see, observe it carefully. As we observe here, if for your better understanding, you can rotate your textbook also. See now, here as I am rotate the books, see how it observing, here is the angle, how it looking, it is bigger than 90 degree. It is bigger than 90 degree. As it is bigger than 90 degree means which type? Yes, an obtuse angle. Yes, which angle it is? An obtuse angle. Now see the second clock, as here he having the hour hand, here is the minute hand. So observe it carefully, which type of angle here we form. Is it right, acute or obtuse? Yes. See, don't be confused. Okay, it just looking like a right angle, but actually it is not a right angle, because this hand is somewhat bent. It is not in a straight position. When we say that right angle, when the two lines are in a having perpendicular, means what? This also straight line, this also straight line, but this line is somewhat bent. So means what? It is less than 90 degree. It is less than 90 degree. So which type of angle here it is? Acute angle. So with pencil only you have to write this type, write the name of the angle in your textbook. Obtuse angle. This is the obtuse angle. Here is the acute angle. Understood everyone? Now see the third one now. See, observe it. This is also a straight line. This is also a straight line. Which type of angle it is? Right angle. Yes. It is the right angle. Now see the next one. See, how observe it carefully. Yes, which type it is? It is more bigger than 90 degree. Means it is bigger of right angle. Yes. So what it is bigger than right angle means which type it is? Obtuse angle. Yes. Obtuse angle. What about the next one? Yes. This is also straight. This is also straight line. So which type it is? Right angle. Now last one. Yes. It is less than. It is smaller than right angle. Smaller than right angle means acute angle. So understood everyone? Okay. The three types of angle. Right angle means their measurement is 90 degree. Acute angle means their measurement is less than 90 degree. And obtuse angle means their measurement is more than 90 degree. So this is the types of angle. Now the next part we have to see, that is components of angles and naming an angle. Means how to write the name of angle. Now see, for writing the name of the angle, one symbol is used. So this symbol is used for writing the angle. Okay. This symbol is used for writing the name of the angle. See here, as here having the angle ABC. So by using symbol we can write angle ABC like that. Okay. So that is the symbol used for writing the name of angle. Now we have to see the problem set 24. See what it is problem set 24. Complete the following table. Here one table is given having the diagram. So first example see. First example they shown by solving only. As here one diagram is given, one angle is given PQR. Okay, for writing the name of the angle we can use a capital letter. Okay, whatever may be with your own choice, or if they given we have to use that only. Now here PQR, these letters are used. Now we have to write the name of the angle. There are two ways for writing the name of the angle. One is there, so in this direction, angle PQR, this is one direction, or another direction is angle RQP. Okay, both are correct. As you start from P, then you have to go by this way. Okay, angle PQR. As you start from R, then you have to go by this way, angle RQP. Understood everyone? Okay. Now vertex means what? See, so this is the name of the angle. Vertex means what? At which point angle form, that point is called the vertex. At which point angle is formed, that point is called the vertex. Now where the two lines get joined at point Q. Where the two lines get joined at point Q. So here we get the angle. So this point Q is called the vertex. Point Q is called the vertex. Is it at point P angle is formed? Is it at point P angle is formed? No. Is it at point R angle is formed? No. Okay. But at point Q the angle is formed. So this point is called the vertex Q. Now next one, arms. Arms of an angles means their hand. Yes. Which hands are there? Here is the angle. So this is one hand, this is another hand. So how to start from Q? As we get the angle at point Q. So the arms, which arm? First arm QP, and next one another QR. QPQR. Understood everyone? So this is the arms of an angle QPQR. Understood everyone? Okay. Now let's see the another second one example. Here having one angle. Okay. LMN. Yes, LMN. At which point the angle is formed? At point M. At which point the angle formed? At point M. Okay. Now how to write the name of the angle? Yes, two way I explain. As we start from L, so what we get here, angle LMN, or angle, as we start from N, angle NML, NML, and angle LMN. Okay. Now at which point the angle form? At point M. So what is vertex? Point M is the vertex. M is the vertex. Now arms. Arms of an angle. Yes, as the angle is formed at point M. So M N is 1. Again M L. So M N and M L is the arms of an angle. Understood everyone? Okay, now third example. See here. SUT. SUT. So what it is, angle? Angle SUT or angle TUS. Now vertex, at which point the angle form? At point U. So the vertex is what? U. Okay, vertex is what? U. Now arms of an angle. Okay, arms which are US, US, or and US and UT, UT. Okay, US and UT are the arms of an angle. So this is the example for problem set 24. I think everyone have understood. Now this table you have to complete in your rub book only. Okay, still you not have your CW. When you get, then you can write in your CW, but still you have to solve this in your rub book only. And for your practice, you can draw this clock in your book and make a different hands timing, make a write the different timing and find out the types of angle. Understood everyone? So this is the homework for you, to write the lesson name, draw this clock, write the type of angle, and complete the problem set 24 in your book, and start writing the tables also. Every day learn and write the 2 to 20 tables in your book. So this is the homework for you. I think everyone have understood this part. Okay, thank you.